I feel it's pretty simple. I think it just comes down to whether or not you recycle or you don't. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, tips for all shades of mom life. And in today's video, I am back to share with you my likes and my dislikes of the products that I've used in my house over the past few months. Now, about a month ago, Zachary Michael here on YouTube, he did a review video on his channel cooking recipes out of the cookbook that I made with the girls. He talked briefly about each one of us, but when he spoke about me, he said he just couldn't possibly understand why anybody would make an empties video and how someone could possibly hold on to their trash. I don't really consider it trash. I consider it recycling. I simply keep a recycling bin inside of my closet. When I'm done using a product and it's empty, I throw it in the recycling bin, and when it's full, I know it's time to sit down and film a review video for you guys. Once I'm done filming, I take it from here and I bring it out to the curb to the recycling bin. And I truly enjoy sharing these kinds of videos with you guys. I don't know about you, but I don't like to buy a product without looking at the reviews first. And sometimes the reviews are skewed. I like real, honest opinions. And that's what I try and bring to you guys. So I'm gonna bring you into my bathroom and we're gonna talk household products, we're gonna talk candles, and we're gonna talk the beauty products and whether or not to buy them. Alright you guys, so there is pretty much a sneak peek of what I used household product wise since the last time I did one of these videos. Sometimes there's a few miscellaneous products missing here and there because Daryl, Paul, no one else in the house is really as diligent as saving this kind of stuff as I am. So as long as I catch it, it ends up in the bin to share with you guys. And so what I'm going to share with you first is what I feel I've perfected to be the dynamic laundry combination. And those are those little 5 bottles right there. So I have to say that I've talked a million times about my very favorite laundry detergent, and that is the Persil, but not just the regular Persil. It has to be the Purple Intense Fresh. There's just something about the way this particular Persil smells. I don't really know what it is, but this one is just amazing. And I used to be getting ride or die before I tried this, and then once I tried this, I've never gone back. My clothes smell incredible. So if you're looking for a detergent that makes your clothes smell amazing, this is the laundry detergent that I use. But a lot of the other things that I use in combination with it is what makes it the perfect combination. So what's next is the white distilled vinegar. I know it probably sounds a little bit crazy, but putting vinegar in your clothes has changed dramatically. My girlfriend tried to convince me for the longest time to do it, and I never did it. And then a bunch of you suggested, like, hey, why don't you put some vinegar in your laundry? And I was like, okay, now she's not the only one talking about it. And so now I use 1 cup, like one of the lids of these, of vinegar in my laundry every single time that I use it. And what the vinegar does is it removes a lot of the film that fabric softener leaves, and it also takes a lot of odor out of your clothes. So if you ever leave your clothes in the washing machine longer than you should, the vinegar is what helps that. Now, I don't use vinegar when I do a bleach wash. So this is actually the Meadow Low Splash bleach, and I have another one of these that I'm using right now, but it'll be the last low splash bleach that you guys see me buy, because I just found out that this doesn't have the same kind of sanitizing purposes that regular bleach does. I don't know why. Whatever's in it to make it low splash takes away its sanitizing purposes. So that trips me out a little bit, because that's why we use bleach, not just to get our white clothes white, but to sanitize them. And so now they're not being sanitized. But I usually prefer the low splash because I'm a mess and I always get that stuff all over me, but I won't be buying that anymore. I'll be buying plain old regular bleach. But when I do a bleach wash, I do bleach and detergent. That's it. There's really no need for anything else. I don't even do fabric softener because the bleach would normally just defeat the purpose. It doesn't allow you to smell the fabric softener, and it's not going to make your clothes any softer because it's pretty much going to kill the fabric softener. So I only use detergent and bleach in my laundry. But speaking of fabric softener, I've been using the Method kind, and I really, really like this. I used to use Gain, but now that I've transitioned to this stuff works better. It's safer. It's all naturally plant derived. It still does the softening, and it smells really good. This is the ginger mango scent. There's 2 scents to their fabric softener, but I don't like the ocean sage or something like that. I only like this one, but like I said, I've proven it to be a great combination. And then last but not least is a Clorox 2, and I love Clorox 2. I don't know if you guys use it in your laundry, but for me, this is pretty much bleach for colors, which I love that because I have kids and they're very, very hard on their clothes. So I will link up above like my exact laundry routine to share with you guys of what I do. But I literally start with the fabric softener in the cup. I pour 1/3 of the cup with the fabric softener and then fill the rest with detergent and pour it in. And then I throw vinegar in the same lid top and then throw the whole cup into the washing machine with the vinegar and everything. And then I throw a little Clorox 2 in and start the machine. And it's literally the perfect combo, like I said. We're down to the rest of these cleaning products. And I feel like I've gone through a heck of a lot more cleaning products. A lot of these like disinfecting wipes and that kind of thing. Just because of Corona, I've done a lot more extra of wiping down my groceries and things I never really would have done before. But these are the disinfecting wipes that I got from Target. Is this the Up and Up brand? Yes, it is. So this is actually Target's brand, their Up and Up line, and it was a 3-pack, 2 of these lemon ones. So I went through both of those, and then one of a green top. I'm not really sure what that is, but that's the one that we're working through right now. But there is 35 wipes in here, and this is what I use to wipe down the groceries and stuff when they come in. Before I share them with you guys, I use this, or I use this to like wipe down the counter after I've just cut meat or something. But I went through 2 of these. And then I also went through this. This is the Hill Country Fair all-purpose antibacterial cleaner, and I scored this at H-E-B on sale for like 97 cents, and because it was going to help clear bacteria and sanitize, I went ahead and scooped it up, and I was just using this to clean all of my countertops, and I would actually go in and clean my steering wheel and my car and stuff after I would go anywhere, because I can't find Lysol or anything. That's been super hard to find since this started. So I would bring this in my car and wipe down like the door handles and everything after we would get back in from going to the store. This, you guys, I absolutely hate this stuff, and I love Method, but this is their Method foaming bathroom cleaner, and I don't know if you can see, but the way that their nozzle is set up, there's 2 holes, one at the top and one at the bottom, and when it sprays just like that. One out of the top and one out of the bottom. And every time it sprays, you're almost convinced you have a defective bottle because it goes erratic. It's like everywhere, and it smells great. This is the eucalyptus mint, and it does a great job, but I feel like every single time that I'm using it, it's completely defective, and I feel like I have the shakes or something because the stuff goes everywhere. And so as much as I like it, I honestly don't suggest it because I don't like this top, and every single bottle has it, and they've never changed their packaging. So as long as they have this packaging, I will not purchase this anymore. This Fantastic I've had forever. This is a heavy duty all-purpose cleaner, but I try not to use these kind. I try and do more of the Method and the Mrs. Meyer's and stuff for the cleaning products. This came out of our pod. We had like a whole box full of cleaning supplies that I had left over. So I just gradually used it in the bathroom. This was the regular Scrubbing Bubbles all-purpose, and I love Scrubby Bubbles. I use them for a lot of products. As far as just a regular all-purpose cleaner, I've found other ones that I like. So I definitely wouldn't repurchase this again, although I like it, and I wouldn't deter somebody else from purchasing it. I'm just more into the all natural stuff right now, and I've been kind of getting away from this kind of stuff, but it's still really good if you don't mind using it. If you see it on sale or something, I would scoop it up because it's still a great product. Speaking of great though, you guys, this stuff is amazing. We're on our second bottle of it and we're almost through it. We're probably gonna need more soon, but this stuff is so good. It's the Dawn Ultra Platinum Power Wash Dish Spray in the apple scent. And so it has this little spray nozzle and it comes out like foam. And so anytime I use any kind of pan that has some stuck on grease, as soon as I remove it from the hot stove, I spray this on there. And you can smell that it's like warming the apple. The whole air smells like apple and it's so good. And you could see it eating the grime right away. And it is made cleaning so easy. And this stuff is fairly inexpensive. So rock on to Dawn for this product because I absolutely love it. And like I said, we've already repurchased it. We will continue to repurchase it. There's actually refill kits to refill this bottle, which I'm on the hunt for right now to refill the one that we have at the sink. But if you guys see this, scoop it up because it is perfect for your tough stuck on grease stains in any of your pots and pans. So here's more of those everyday cleaner kind of sprays that I like. This is the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day in the mint scent. I absolutely love this stuff. I get this stuff from Grove. This is part of their spring line and I just love it. I think it does such a good job of cleaning. I did learn that it doesn't do as much sanitizing as I thought. It's more for removing dirt and a fresh scent. So during this particular time is why I've been using it more for surface cleaning and using those all-purpose cleaners with any kind of antibacterial as more of a cleaner to remove obviously that kind of stuff. But I still recommend this stuff for your everyday clean, not necessarily your sanitizing purposes, but they have so many great scents, especially coming into the fall right now. That apple cider, you guys, is to die for. Drano, you guys, I know it's kind of boring, but I wanted to share because I wanted to know what you guys use. So I bought this little Drano Max Gel because we were having a lot of issues up here in the master bathroom, well, the bathroom that is in the master bedroom, because I have long hair and so it gets stuck everywhere. And I'm losing it. So it gets stuck in the sink, it gets stuck in the shower, and my husband shaves and his hair goes down the drain. So we bought this and I feel like it took the entire bottle to clean the drain, and it's not supposed to. I think we were supposed to get 3 uses out of this bottle, and I don't feel like it took that. I mean, yes, you could say it's a massive clog, but I don't really think that that's what it was. I just don't think this was doing what it was thoroughly supposed to do. So if you guys have something else that you use, I would love to hear, because this Drano is the common brand, so it's the one you would go to when you're looking for to do something like this. I just didn't really feel like this stood up to the last time I remember using it. All right, you guys, getting down to the nitty gritty of the household stuff. So I have a couple of hand soaps to show you, and sticking with the Mrs. Meyer's brand. This is their foaming hand soap and in the watermelon scent. This is by far one of the best hand soaps I've ever used in my whole life. It smells amazing. It gets your hands clean. They feel soft because they have essential oils and aloe vera in there. But the smell, it just screams summer. It says aromatherapy or aromatherapeutic body care, and that is so true, because I feel like something that smells good makes you feel good. And after you wash your hands with this, I feel like I feel good. So I suggest this hand soap. And then this one was a limited edition scent. It's the Compassion Flower. And I believe this was a Grove exclusive, so you can only get it at Grove. I actually think that watermelon scent is a Grove exclusive as well, and this one was okay. It was in the kids' bathroom. I don't really like flowery things, so I like more the fruity, like the apple scents and the watermelon. The flowery kind of stuff is usually not my thing, so I wasn't really a huge fan of it. But it smelled good on the kids' hands, if that made any sense. Like when they would come in the room, I would say, ooh, I could tell you washed your hands smell good. But I didn't like it on me. But when the kids were using it, it smelled good. So if you're ever on Grove, which my link is always in the description box, if you guys want to try out their service, you can definitely scoop this up, because I'm pretty sure this is where I got that from. And more Grove, except not necessarily a positive review, is their gel hand soap. Now again, this is lavender and thyme, and I just don't like herby kind of scents. But this came free with a package. Like if you bought the little glass bottle, then it came free with a soap. And so I bought 2 of them, one for dish soap and one for hand soap. And the hand soap one came with the lavender and thyme. And this is a huge refillable pouch. I think I've been using this forever, but I just don't like it because I don't like that kind of smell. The soap is good, but I'm not really into that. Same with this, you guys. This is their gel dish soap. This is what came free with buying the dish soap bottle. And this is lemon, eucalyptus, and a mint. It smells really, really good, but just still, the lemon and the mint is nice, but then the eucalyptus throws me off a little bit. I love eucalyptus. I have it hanging in my shower right now, but I just don't feel like it went well with dish soap. And again, look how big this thing is. Like, we've been using it forever and we're finally done with it, but I wouldn't repurchase it again just because those aren't my scents. But if you like those scents, then be on the lookout because the stuff was still super good. And speaking of something good for your dishes, this is the Ultra Shine dish detergent packs that I get from the Dollar Tree. There's 10 in here that you get for $1, so it's 10 cents each. And the ones that come from Costco, I think they work out to be like 9 cents each or something. So they're a little bit cheaper, which is why that's what I bought last time. But if you guys are in the Dollar Tree and you're in a bind and you see these, don't hesitate to pick them up because I think they are amazing. All right, you guys, end of the household line, and we're going to talk about some toiletries. So for starters, we love the flushable wipes in the house, and I tried a bunch of different brands, but you guys had suggested the Kirkland's flushable wipes brand. So that's the package here on top. I loved it, and I loved the price. There were so many in the box. It lasted us like 3 months. It was completely cost effective, great deal. So happy about those ones. And then the last time I went back and we finally needed them, they didn't have them anymore because Corona had finally hit and all this stuff is kind of hard to find. So I was able to scoop up the Cottonelle this past time. They are really good. They're super sturdy. They smell amazing. They're just as good as the Kirkland ones, and those were so much cheaper. So if you see those and this is your only option, these ones, I would still get them because I thought that they were great. I have nothing bad to say about them, but when it stacks up against the price, I would say Kirkland all day long. Toilet paper, you guys. So ever since Corona, obviously you know that toilet paper has been a debacle. And so I have always been a Scott's girl. Plain old regular Scott's. It's what my parents always had growing up, and so it's always what I just bought as a grown-up myself. I like the plain old 1-ply. Now I can't say that I like it. Ever since I've been forced to try some of the 2-ply stuff, I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't feel like it isn't more comfortable. I just feel like we pour through it because there's so much on the roll doubled. So it's the same amount of sheets maybe, but they're doubled or tripled. And so you're just pulling 3 times the amount every time. And with kids, I don't feel like it was cost effective. So we've always been Scott's, and if I see these plain old regular Scott's toilet paper, I will scoop it up just like I did recently when I went to Walmart. But what I found whenever I could find something, I did find the Scott Comfort Plus, which I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was pretty good. The kids liked it, I liked it, but we got a couple of them from like the Dollar Tree ones, and then this came from Walgreens, and again, we just poured through it, and that was the same thing with these. I loved these. I didn't even think I would like them. It was 12 mega rolls, which meant 48 regular rolls. So see the difference? Like 4 times a Scott's toilet paper inside of this package, and we just went through it. I knew that we would. I bought this at my big start of my grocery shopping at the beginning of July, and although we were down to almost no toilet paper, like a roll or two, and we needed it, we were already through this, and we're into that other pack of Scott's that I just bought. So I know we just go through it with 6 people in the house and little kids and stuff too fast, so I prefer the other stuff. But if you don't mind the thicker kind, this stuff was really good, and I can't believe I actually said that. But this Ultra Strong Great Value was great, but just not my style. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys, but I'm Scott's all the way. Alright, you guys, so now on to beauty products, and I'm going to share with you the personal care items that either myself or my family have used since the last video. Alright, so let's go through the first little pile that I had on the floor, and I'm actually excited to share this because a few people have asked me what I use and I misdirected them. So I told them that I've been using a Neutrogena eyeliner. So many people say, oh my goodness, I love your eyes look great today, what are you using? And so I kept telling them that I was using this special kit for green eyes by Neutrogena, and that was not correct. It's by Physicians Formula, and it is a kit meant for green eyes. So it comes with black, green, and purple, and it's supposed to speak to the colors that would work best for someone with my eye color. And so there's like the tiniest of bit left. Maybe I could have got like a half of an application, but I don't think I would have been able to. But I really love this stuff, and the green's almost gone and the black is almost gone. I definitely would repurchase this stuff again. I actually really like Physicians Formula, and they run a lot of great deals in CVS where I could get this stuff for next to nothing, cheap, free. So that's why I have so much of it. But for all of you who have been asking, this is what I've been using and I love it. This, believe it or not, was a sample that I got inside of a Walmart beauty box, and Maya started squeezing this quite some time ago. Like, she made a good dent in it. That's why the container looks like this. Like, I'm super neurotic. Here is what my toothpaste looks like. Like, I use one of these little things so I can literally squeeze every square inch of my toothpaste out of my toothpaste tube. So when I see this, it gives me like heart failure. But my daughter did this and squeezed it all sorts of weird. But this is the retinol eye cream. It's almost hard to see because she squeezed where I would have kept flat so you guys could read it. But this stuff is even sold in Costco in big, huge containers. People rave about this stuff. It's supposed to help eliminate dark circles and puffiness under your eyes. I've yet to find something that blows me away. I'm a mom, I barely sleep, and I feel like I always have bags, like enough bags to pack a suitcase for a month in Brazil. So I don't know what will ever work for me. I do feel like maybe this helped a little bit just because I'm neurotic about applying it as soon as I get out of the shower. I have a routine. I put this on, I put my hydro gel on, and so maybe it helped a little bit, but at the end of the day, I'm always going to have dark circles and I'm always going to have a bag underneath my eyes. So I don't really know what to say too much about this other than people love it, but I haven't seen much results. Now we are on to a lot of the deep hair conditioning treatments, although I did just get a new water faucet filter shower head kind of thing. So I have seen a difference in my hair, but now my hair is extra fuzzy. So I have all these flyaways, but before I got that, I was heavily using all kinds of deep conditioners just because the water here is so gross. And these I actually got from the Dollar Tree, and the Hask is my favorite brand, like my absolute favorite brand. And this yellow one is my favorite. It smells like oranges. It's so citrusy, and this is the repairing argan oil, and I 100,000,000% see a difference when I use this in my hair. And they sell this at Walmart, and I know it's on Amazon, so I'll make sure to link anything that I have that you guys may be interested in my Amazon store. But I love this stuff, like absolutely love it. It's amazing. It works really, really good. So does this. This is the Garnier Fructis, the Damaging Repairing Treatment 1 Minute Hair Mask. It's the papaya extract. It's a little thin. I like something a little bit thicker, but it does a pretty good job. I happen to really like Garnier Fructis. I like all of their line of stuff, but this stuff, I was pleasantly surprised. It could smell a little bit better. I like something to have a really strong smell, but that's just me. The papaya was a bit light, but it still did its job. Here's another one of the Hask Argan Oil. Again, it's just a different packaging, but it's still a repairing deep conditioner, just like the other yellow one I showed you, and it's amazing. And then here's another Hask. This is another one that came from the Dollar Tree. The blue one is the Conditioning Treatment Coconut Oil. This one's still good. Again, I love the Hask, and it smells really good. It smells like coconut. It's just, if I had to choose, I would go solely with the Argan Oil one just because it's so amazing. And these things I get 2, sometimes 3 uses out of, pretty much 2 with as long as my hair is right now. So I mean, with those ones that I showed you, I only use them once a week when I take a shower and do like my whole like face mask and all that kind of stuff that I've been doing like on a Sunday. That's usually my self-care day. And so I have the 4 that I just showed you. That's 8 weeks of me using that. And now I'm using a large one. It's like a pretty large container. It's like maybe this tall or something. I don't know. You guys can't really see perception the way, the angle that I'm in right now, but I'm using like a big container, one that probably has like 30 or 40 uses in it. So you probably won't see that till the next one. But again, I love my hair masks. And this is the Rooted Purifying Facial Towelettes used for, you know, either taking off your makeup or wiping your face down. These came free from Grove. They were okay, but I didn't think that they smelled the greatest. And again, I'm all about smell, so I would rather use my Neutrogena ones. I straight up like the Neutrogena face towelettes. I love them, and if I had to choose any of them, those are the ones that I would choose. And then this is a Clean and Clear Night Relaxing Jelly Eye Sheet Mask. I don't really like sheet masks. Right now I've been using a mask, again, that comes in like a big tube. So you guys will see it when I'm done. I've been using the same mask over and over, but it's a peel off, and I love that. Like right now it's almost my time of the month and I'm just breaking out all over my face. So I really like that kind of stuff because it really helps remove all of the blackheads or anything that I might be having from any kind of hormonal changes throughout the month. But this just happened to be one that I received as a gift, and I wanted to give it a try because it felt so squishy. Since it said jelly on the inside, I had a feeling it was going to be cozy and comfy. So when I got out of the shower one day, I just kind of relaxed and put this on, and I felt like the stuff that was on it when it sat on my face really felt good after a while. So if you guys see this, I would pick it up if you like face masks and stuff, but I'm more of the peel off kind of girl. Alright guys, so speaking of toothpaste, this is the Colgate Strawberry Smash. I think this came from the Dollar Tree, and it might have been something I even put in my kids' stocking. They liked it because it tastes like strawberry, and it was Colgate, so I thought it did a decent job. But I'm more of a Crest girl, not necessarily Colgate, and I prefer the Toms of Maine for my kids just because I believe these ones have fluoride in them, and I try to do the fluoride-free toothpaste for my kids, especially since they're swallowing it at this age and they're not doing a good job of spitting it out. This one does say that it's sugar-free, which is nice, but I mean, shouldn't toothpaste be sugar-free because you're trying to brush out the sugar out of your teeth? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I don't know if I would repurchase this. Again, like I said, I'm more of the Toms of Maine for the kids, and I get that right from Grove. This is the Batiste dry shampoo, and I like this stuff, but if I'm going to use Batiste, I like the yellow can. I ended up getting a beauty box from Target, I believe it was a year or two ago, and I paid like 12 bucks for it, but it was like 10 of these different dry shampoo. So I'm still working through them because I don't use them that often, especially right now in the summer. I'm showering way more than I would sometimes in the winter time. If you're not going anywhere, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm not afraid to say that it might be 2 days before I jump in the shower with kids. We all know that life. But right now in the summertime, that doesn't happen. So I'm washing my hair enough that it doesn't really require dry shampoo. But if I ever need it, obviously I have it, and I have a stash of them, so I won't run out of dry shampoo anytime soon, and I have a variety to try. I believe right now I'm using Dove, which I happen to like, but the Batiste is good. The yellow can smells amazing, and I feel like it works just a tiny bit better than this one, but I still highly recommend this brand if you are in the market for a dry shampoo. Alright you guys, so shave gel. Right now I am using a shave cream by EOS. It was sent to me as a gift, and I like it because it's cream, but I hate to say this, I am a ride or die for this Men's Edge shave gel. I use a men's razor and I use a men's shave gel. I just feel like their stuff is catered to somebody who shaves every single day. Most women, obviously we can shave under our arms, we shave our bikini lines, we shave our legs, but men shave their face. Women don't shave their face, and I think things are really made for sensitivity of shaving something as sensitive as your face. And I really like this stuff. I feel like it does a great job. I like to put it on like the gel and then it foams up, and I'm able to follow the foam as a guide, especially when I'm shaving my legs. I'm able to tell I didn't miss anything because there's still foam. It's not like shaving cream, which burns if you nick yourself. Like, this stuff is really good. It's meant for sensitive skin. I always feel like my skin is super smooth after I use it. And I just picked up a 3-pack of this from either Sam's Club or Costco. So once I'm done using this EOS cream that someone sent me, I'm going right back to the edge. Speaking of things catered to men that I prefer for myself as a female, but I like men's deodorant also. I feel like women's deodorant is very flowery and it's more of a deodorant but not an antiperspirant. So sometimes it'll stop me from sweating, but I'll still stink. And I don't want to stink. And I feel like they cater a lot of the deodorant to men because they expect men to smell worse than women. So if they're out and they're being manly and rugged and they're gonna smell like a man, then they obviously need better deodorant. Like, this says 96 hour. Some of the regular ones just say 48 hour. So, I mean, this is a fair amount of protection for deodorant. And this surprised me because I'm a Gillette girl when it comes to deodorant. I like the Gillette Cool Wave. It's my favorite men's deodorant for myself. I love it, but this I got free couponing and it was up in rotation, and so I tried it and I was pleasantly surprised. It was pretty good for a deodorant. I hadn't stepped out of my comfort zone and used anything but that Gillette Cool Wave in a long time, so it was good to try something else, and it was pretty good, but I'm still, I think, in love with my Gillette. This, you guys, I'm really sad to see go. So this is Euphoria by Calvin Klein. I got this as a gift maybe a few Christmases ago, and there's like the tiniest of bit in there. Can you see that? But the bottle is awkward. Can you see where the little tube is? You might not be able to see in there. You can kind of see where the little tube lies, but there's no way to get the perfume up in that little tube. I've tried. I practically flip it over, stand on my head. I can't get any more out of this bottle. So I nursed it for everything that it is, but this smells really good. A little deep for what I'm used to. A lot of the things I've been wearing recently, I'm surprised about because I used to only wear men's cologne too. Again, I don't like the flowery kind of smells. So I would get something that I liked that a female had, but in the men's version, just so it wasn't as sweet. But as I've gotten older, I've kind of gotten back to the sweeter kind of perfumes. So this one was a little deeper, more, not a man's, but just not as sweet. But it's still really good. Like, I don't know if you guys are perfume people, but I like Euphoria a lot. Of course, it is sunscreen time, and so we're almost already through another bottle, but this is the Banana Boat Sport Performance Power Stay Technology 50 plus sunscreen, and my kids, we go through sunscreen. Although I have to say, they were born in the South and they have that southern skin. They go outside, they tan, they don't burn, which blows my mind because I got really fair as I got older and their father is pasty white. But all three of them go out and they tan and they don't burn, but I'm still super protective of their skin, and we always make sure to sunblock. So speaking of my kids, but more my 16-year-old, this is the Axe Sport Blast 2-in-1 Clean Recharger. So it's supposed to be a body wash and shampoo. I absolutely love the Axe products. I feel like they do such a good job cleaning, and they smell amazing. Like, when Jacob gets out of the shower, I'm like, oh, you're 16, you smell like such a man now. I love the way this Axe makes him smell, and because Paul uses that shower as well now, he's been using it, and when they come out of the shower, all they have to do is walk past me, and I could smell how strong the Axe is. I absolutely love it. So Axe for the men in your life for sure. But this was for the lady in my life, and so this is the Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler by Drybar, and I think I got this in my FabFitFun box, and I used this entire bottle on Maya because her hair is cray. It smells a little weird. I can't put my finger on the scent. I tried to see if it said anywhere what it smells like, but it doesn't. But and it's all paraben free and all good stuff for your hair, and it was great for her hair and it worked amazing. It just didn't smell the greatest. Not bad, just awkward, almost weird. I couldn't put my finger on the smell, but again, I'm super weird with smells. I have a very sensitive nose, so smell is always a thing for me. But as far as product itself, it worked really, really good because it is tough to get through that chickie's hair, but this definitely did the trick. I don't normally save stuff like this, but I wanted to share because we go through different kinds of melatonin, and I love to share when I find something that I think is amazing. And these natural gummies in the strawberry, this is the non-GMO, it's 10 milligrams, it's a 90 count bottle. I think we spend like $10 on it. All the adults take it. Jake's been hitting the melatonin pretty hard lately because he's trying to get on a better sleep schedule before school starts and stuff. You know, he's a teenager and he's been staying up way later than he should be, and so he's trying to get back into a sleep routine. So he's been really hitting the melatonin, but we all find that if we don't take it, if I do not take it before I go to bed, I see a difference in my sleep. So I feel like every single one of us, honestly, we all benefit from the melatonin. But if you guys are looking for a kind of melatonin, or you take some already but you're looking for a more all-natural kind, these ones, like I said, are non-GMO and they're really good and cost-effective. Stuff, however, that may be cost-effective but is nothing but garbage is these Bolero body wash and shampoo and conditioner in the strawberry pineapple scent. So when they came out with these and they came back with the paraben-free line, I was all about it because you can find it at the Dollar Tree. So what a great score, right? Well, this body wash did not lather at all. Like, it was like pouring water into the tub for my kids. So that was a waste. And then the shampoo and conditioner, I don't know, the shampoo did a mild amount of lathering, maybe good for Mason's hair, but for Maya's hair, no way. And this was the watermelon and mint, and I thought it was going to be so, so good that I didn't even finish the conditioner. There's a tiny bit left in there. I told Maya she can use it in the tub to wash her Dolly's hair because there was no reason to even bother putting it in her hair because it wasn't doing the trick. So I'm not really a fan of these. Whatever ones I have, I think I'm going to re-gift or donate because for some, I'm sure it's better than nothing. But for my kids' hair, this was a no-go. But the Garnier Fructis, you guys, I love this. I always go through more conditioner than I do shampoo. So I still have like just a tiny bit of shampoo left in the bottle, but not enough to throw in my empties just yet. But this is the Garnier Fructis Pure Clean Fortifying Conditioner with aloe extract, and I love all these products. I'm literally using this one right now, and then on deck, I think I have, oh no, I have the whole blends on deck, but I think that's Garnier. I had to go check. It is Garnier, so they have the Fructis line, and then the whole blends line. I can't even talk. Whole blends line also, and I love them both. So right now, the coconut one is already in my shower on deck, and then I have just a little bit of shampoo left in this bottle, but all the Garnier products get my seal of approval. All right, you guys, last but not least, my favorite part, time to review some candles. So first up is the White Barn Aloha Kiwi Passion Fruit. The notes on this one are tropical passion fruit, radiant kiwi, juicy pineapple with essential oils. This one was good. It definitely smelled good and sweet, almost gave you that summer Hawaii vibe, but I was expecting just a little bit more from it. I burned it while I burned something else. I think that one's down below, and the other candle ended up overpowering this one, so it was soft. I know some candles are too much for someone, so if you're looking for more of a sweet, summery, but softer scent, I would go with this one because it's really good. Of course, this is the Bath & Body Works 3-wick candle that I always score on Candle Day, and I make sure to get a wide variety of scents. One's for spring, for summer, for fall, for winter, because I buy so many that they pretty much last throughout the year. So next up is the Pineapple Mango, and the notes on this one are fresh pineapple juice, a mango, vine, ripened fresh pineapple, mango, vine ripened raspberry with essential oils. So this one is straight up delicious. You can actually smell everything. The raspberry, the pineapple, the mango. It smells so sweet. And this is the kind of thing that screams summer to me. And these ones burned really, really well. I didn't even show you how the other one burns, but you can see how many times I lit it and what burned each time. And I can smell it. Just from opening the lid just now, I got a waft of that pineapple and mango. And for a white candle, it burned super clean. Sometimes there's a little soot on the inside, but that's from me tilting the glass and lighting it. I've been trying to do better about lighting it with a candle lighter so I can actually show you guys inside what it looks like without sabotaging like the exact review, because it needs to be authentic. Like, this is white and white still. I've been very impressed with the way the last few have burned. I got tons and tons and tons of use out of this one. And like I said, almost no soot. You can tell that I used the candle lighter to light this so that I can actually show you what it looks like without the soot marks. And I honestly can say that makes me feel good about burning these kind of candles, because I know sometimes people complain about burning stuff because of what it puts in the air. Some people will always write me and say, stop burning the smelly stuff, it's not good for you. But when I see this, it makes me feel better. I know it's made with all essential oils, and it's such a clean burn that I never see any kind of soot residual or anything in my house. I've been happy with the last few that I've gotten. You guys, here's another one of that pineapple mango. Same thing, fresh pineapple juice, mango, the Vineripened Raspberry. It's just a different packaging. But again, you can see how much I really like these, because this is the time of year to burn that kind of scent. Now, sometimes you can see the packaging might be not a different formula, but this one left a little bit of a darker residual than the other one. Not much, but sometimes each specific candle or maybe that batch doesn't burn as well as the other ones. But I can say that this scent is definitely top notch. Both times that I just took the lid off of both of these, I can smell that candle still. But this one, this is probably one of the most potent smelling candles of all time. And this is the Campsite Coffee. And the notes on this one are made with cedarwood and orange essential oils with notes of coffee, vanilla ice cream, and fresh baked donuts. This is amazing. Like, I had to smell the lid. It smells like when you walk into Dunkin' Donuts and you can smell coffee and donuts. That's what this smells like. This was a little dirtier. This, I did notice a little bit of residual soot, and I noticed it even in the air when putting it out. I don't know if it's the kind of things that they used inside to make it smell the way they did, but when you lit it, like, I would light it and someone would walk in the house. Daryl walked in, he's like, are you drinking coffee at 8 o'clock at night? I'm like, no, I'm not drinking coffee, it's the candle. And it just smells so, it just smelled like fresh brewed Dunkin' Donuts, like donuts and coffee all day, every day. So if you like that kind of scent, I recommend this one highly. I think that's it for the Bath & Body Works, the big candles anyway. And I had another 3-wick, but this is the Mainstays Walmart brand. And this is the Mango Melon. And Jacob got this for me for either Mother's Day or Easter. And I finally got around to burning it, and it smelled really good. I mean, these don't have notes on them, but of course it's Mango Melon, so it's supposed to smell like watermelon and mango. And it burned down pretty far. I mean, there isn't really much left in the glass. It burned pretty clean. I hadn't really burned Walmart candles in a long time because I'm always rocking the Bath & Body Works, but I was pretty impressed with this and may have to go back to buying some of the Walmart candles, because I always liked them until I got heavily into the Bath & Body Works, but this really surprised me. So I have a couple of little Dollar Tree kind of candles to review with you guys, but first I just want to go over my wallflower scents, because I have wallflowers all over the house. And I got so many for Christmas that I still have some wintry scents. Like, this one is Maple Cinnamon Pancake, and it's obviously winter because there's snow on here. And the notes on this one are warm maple syrup, fluffy buttermilk pancakes, and fresh ground cinnamon. Oh my goodness, you guys, like, wow. This is probably one of the best, even the smelling candles. Like, Maple Cinnamon Pancake is amazing if you've never tried it before. And this one might have taken the cake this past year for me, because this one is, the blueberry sugar is absolutely amazing. It smells so sweet. Like, when you are walking into the house after being out of the house and then coming back in, it blows your mind. It's sweet blueberries, brown sugar, and graham cracker crust. It's almost like a blueberry pie baking in the oven all day, every day. So, so good. Now, this is the one I have in my room right now, and it's Twisted Peppermint. and it smells really good. It's just a little too Christmassy for me right now. Every time I walk in, I just smell peppermint. So it's good. It's just a little bit of the wrong season, the time for me to be smelling it. So the notes on it are cool peppermint, sugared snow, and vanilla buttercream. So it smells good. It's just very seasonal. And again, I have ones left over from Christmas still. So it's August and I'm, you know, burning and putting wallflowers in that are chocolate peppermint cream. So I mean, some of these things definitely scream the holiday time, but it is what it is. I'm not going to waste them, and I'm not going to go out and buy more right now in the middle of a pandemic when I have ones I can use. So this is crushed peppermint candies, creamy chocolate, and white sugar crystals, and it smells so good. It smells like a peppermint hot chocolate. There really isn't any of these that I don't like. I would let you guys know, but I absolutely love all the wallflowers, and I pretty much only get the scents that I like. And so this is winter candy apple. Again, of course, we're dealing with the winter ones, and it's candied apples, crisp pear, and oranges. And for a while I didn't like it, but they must have changed their formula, because I love the mix of the apple and the oranges and the pear. It smells really good, like super fruity and not Christmassy. This doesn't scream Christmas to me right now. And my mother-in-law got me like a 6-pack of these, which I'm pretty sure is in every wallflower right now, because it's the last that we're down to, and I'm not sad about it because it smells really good. So a lot of these Dollar Tree ones, you guys, have been burning quite well, but the throw's been a little lackluster. So this is the Marshmallow of the Dollar Tree ones, but this is like the one that had the cupcake lid, and it looked like sprinkles, and it was supposed to have like a little cupcake wrapper. This one smelled like nothing. Like just nothing, like no scent whatsoever. And you could see how clean it burns, but just no scent. Now these two are like the coffee candles. Well, this one is a coffee candle, and this one is their newer one. These newer ones weren't as good as the original. This is the Candle Cafe Frappe, and it's the iced caramel macchiato. This one you could still smell, and there's almost nothing left in there. It burns so clean, and this one has an amazing throw, but it's very hard to find these. These ones came out after, and this is the Cafe Latte coffee scented candle, and it burns amazing. I mean, look at that. There's almost zero left in there. It's just a little plunger that holds the wick. That's it. Super clean, a little soot, but again, that's usually from me, and it smells amazing. Just not as good as these coffee ones, the original ones, but the coffee ones seem to be the best from the Dollar Tree here lately. See, here's one of the cupcake ones that has a lid on, and actually this has 2 lids, so I'm sure one belonged on the other one, but this is the Lemon Poppy, and this one burned awful, I want to say, because I can still see a lot. Yeah, there isn't very much candle. Like, there's still a lot of candle left in there, and it almost looks like it still has a wick, but when I light it, it goes out. When I light it, it goes out. It burns pretty clean, but there's fairly large amounts of candle still in here. Like, that's a lot still. But every time I light it, it just goes out. And it had no scent. So, not really thrilled with the regular cupcake brand. And I was really kind of disappointed with this, you guys. I have bought every single one of these because I had such high hopes for the one that I had. I had ones like this around Christmas time, and they were in a brown jar, and they were named Christmas scents, like Joy and Hope and something else, and Merry or something, and they smelled so good, it blew my mind. And I couldn't believe it. It was old Williamsburg, it was a soy line, and they had the same little thing, like a cork on the top, and I love, like, look how well they burn. Like, that is such a good burn, but this one, no throw. And lately I feel like I've just been lighting candles for ambiance and not for any kind of scent, because I haven't really been working. Here's another one of those coffee candles. This is the Hazelnut Cappuccino. This one also smelled really good and had a decent throw. I feel like all the coffee ones usually do, and pretty clean on the burn. And then lastly, my husband got this from Big Lots when he went to go get that little screen protector for our back door, and Maya ripped the label off. So I don't really know. It says Big Lots and $3 on the bottom, and it says fragrance candle in jackfruit. Yeah, jackfruit. So jackfruit palmetto. I don't even know what that is. Jackfruit palmetto. That's supposed to be the scent. And you can see down there that it was $3 from Big Lots. So this must be their brand. And this was $3, which is not so bad for a decent sized candle. You can see how well it burned, and it smelled really, really good. Like, I'm kind of drifting away from these Bath & Body Works candles, because if the other ones can smell so good and have a throw and they're not super expensive, then why are we opting to spend crazy amounts of money at the Bath & Body Works? Like, I think I'm going to start venturing out candle-wise. Like, what say you? Okay, you guys, so that's it for this time's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you guys made it all the way to the end, kudos to you. Hallelujah. This was a super long video, and I apologize. I know these can get a tad bit long-winded. There's always tons of products to share, and I really like to give you guys my true and honest opinion. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have anything that you would like to see me review in a future video, make sure to leave them in the comments below. Subscribe if you are new. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.